Well, yes, it may be December. But we did it. We did it, folks. We just finished up the October Dice Commando Team Star Wars Destiny Tournament, ARH style, of course. So in today's video, we're going to be covering the top 4 decks from that event. A huge shout out to our channel members for supporting what we do here. If you want to get involved with the channel and the Dice Commando community, please consider joining as a channel member. Remember, these videos are only possible with your support. You can show that support with a like, a subscribe, and by leaving us a comment and sharing your feedback. Community first, and go Commando. Hey there, my Star Wars Destiny friends. Welcome back to Dice Commando, and that's right, the Commando cast, and happy Destiny Friday again on a Saturday. But, you know, life's been kicking my rear up and down lately, and I'm exhausted and tired, but Saturdays we can do because Friday night there's no work the next morning. So today we have the goal of getting you all the top 4 decks from the October Dice Commando Team ARH tournament. Now, we kind of say that jokingly, I kind of did in the intro, right? We fully expected it to take longer because we go into holiday season, right? And the folks did exactly what they were supposed to do. Well, not supposed to, but what I was hoping they would do, which was have it ready by December or by the beginning of December so that we could do our December tournament, which will probably bleed into the very beginning of January. But I expect with the multitudes of time off that we'll probably be able to get it done. So registration for this month's tournament will cut off this upcoming Friday. So that'll be, let me pull up my calendar. I think it's the 8th. It is the 8th. See, look at me. I can do maths. Congratulations. So registration will cut off for that. We'll start it on the 8th and then play through, and it'll be the last winner of the year. It's crazy how that works. Crazy how it works. So here are the results. We had 6 players for this tournament, and you can see top down, Darteo bringing down the big win on a very interesting deck. So there's Darteo going 3-0 and out, taking down Liquid Snake in the finals. That's right, taking down Liquid Snake. That's a big win. That's a huge win, taking down the Snake. So he went 2-1. Wook smell. When you smell what the Wookiee is cooking, that's a wrestling reference. Also at 2-1, and then Casero and Darth Clooney at 1-2. And then Leviathan bringing up the rear, last place, but first in our hearts. That's right, first in our hearts. All right, so Darteo was on Bib, Evazan, and Deathwatch Mando with the Underworld plot. Liquid Snake, of course, he's on Sprinkler Luke and Yaddle. And then we had Wook Smell. Of course, he's on Rocco, because of course he is. Man, I don't know. I think we're going to lose him when RDM goes away. I think that might happen. That's a joke, kind of. But he's on Rocco, Yaddle. And then Casero on a very familiar deck, which is Boss Cassage, H&E. And then Darth Clooney on something akin to my own heart, Bo-Katan, Finn, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And by that, I mean, of course, the mission that never ends. If you don't get that joke, you probably haven't been watching long enough, which means who hasn't? Right? We're not exactly bringing in tons of new people, right? And then Leviathan was on Thug Droid, Jabba, and Bib. All right, so what I'd like to do is we'll just go 1 to 4, go through the list, because why would we not want to start with Darteo, the big winner? And again, congratulations on bringing it down. So he is on, for Battlefield, Jabba's Palace. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. Plot is Underworld. And then characters, he has Deathwatch Mando, he has Evazan, both non-elite, and then an elite Bib. Elite Bib, okay? Has upgrades. Oh, no upgrades in this one. That's right. All supports. Man, look at that list of supports, right? Den of Thieves ×2. Hostage Situation ×2. Blackstall Station, all right? We got some die removal. Makes sense with the Mando. I really love that whole play line that they came up with. Absolutely fantastic. 2 Gauntlet Fighters. 1 Slave 1, a.k.a. Fire Spray, is the new name of that ship, right? That's our PC ship, is Fire Spray. 1 Nikto Sand Riders. 2 Tusken Camps, 2X of the C-21 Heisinger, 1 Salacious Beakrum, and then 1 Katana. 1 Katana. Then going into the events, a lot of stuff that I think would surprise a lot of no one, right, when we go into this, right? There's Everybody Profits, absolutely makes sense. We have a Fight Dirty card, absolutely dirty card with a lot of mediocre dice potentially on the table. That is dirty, right? I kind of like to play there. 2 Tricks, 2 Greeds, 2 Truce, 2 Scum and Villainy, and 2 Utaguta Solo. Utaguta Solo? And that, by the way, is not a prize for the major tournament happening this weekend, which has some super sexy spot bosses. So again, congratulations to Darteo for dragging it down, and thank you for sharing your deck with us. Right, next up is the Snake himself, one of the absolute, not only best people that I know, but one of the best players in Destiny. He's on Mono Blue, which should surprise absolutely no one. Palace of the Jedi, Sprinkler Luke, and Yaddle. And obviously you're going to have a lot more upgrades in this deck because that's what they do, is you get dice advantage out of them. Right, so 2 Ataru Masteries, 1 Battle Meditation, 2 Consular Teachings, okay, 2 Force Senses, 1 Luke's Teaching, 1 with the Force, 1 Killian, and 1 Yoda's Teachings. Now it would be very interesting to know how he ended up on 1 Killian there, because with the overriding, again, once it's moved, overriding, but then you have Yaddle, right? Yaddle does his thing. We have 2 Jedi Temple Guards. That is the card, that's the restricted card, right? 2 of them. That card is cray. I don't think a lot of people will be sad to see that one go in terms of kind of changing the deck building structure. And then if you go into the events, 17 events, okay, that's a lot, but that's not atypical for Mono Blue. Balance of Force, Blue Milk, Force Mirage, Grow Beyond, 1 Healing Touch, 1 In Harmony, 2 Jedi Mind Tricks, 2 Nullifies, 1 Outwit, and 2 Way of the Jedi. Okay, so again, very similar list to many that we've seen him running before in kind of his own way, right? We've known he's liked Yaddle for a bit now. So again, nicely done, Snake, taking down 2nd place in this month's tournament. Thank you also for sharing your deck with me late last night to make sure I got this in time. Right, up 3rd is that Wookiee Smell, also on Jabba's Palace. A lot of people may be noticing a theme here in terms of battlefields, which has always been a thing in Star Wars Destiny. The battlefields that are good are the battlefields that are good. Plot is Path to Mastery. Okay, I like that. That's hot. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, a.k.a. Rocco. And then that's a single die, though, right? Single die. And then we have 2 Yaddles. Okay, so upgrades. We have a Darksaber. We have 2 Yoda's Teachings, 2 Ataru Masteries, 1 Luke's Teaching, 1 Obi-Wan Kenobi's Lightsaber from DOP, 2 Force Sense, 2 Morichoro, I don't know. I think I said it right the first time. Either way, we'll go with that. And then 2 of Obi-Wan's Teachings. Downgrade, Dead or Alive, because I hear resources are good in this game. Just a thing. We didn't have the restricted card of Jedi Temple Guards. Again, a phenomenal card, because of course we have Obi-Wan with his thing, right? And then events, Strike a Deal. 2, that's 1 of 2 Grow Beyonds, 2 Jedi Mind Tricks, 2 Nullifies, 2 The Way of the Jedi, 2 Blue Milks, because why would you not? And then 2 copies of Sanctuary. All right, so very well done. Fun deck. I love seeing my guy continue to play his guy. I love it. It's one of my favorite things in Destiny. People like what they like, and that's the coolest part of it. And actually, if you watched last week's video, many of you didn't because it was on the holiday. If you watched last week's video, that's kind of what I was talking about, right? It's very easy for everyone to find a starting point and then branch out from there, find partners, and evolve on their decks. And I think that Wook actually very much embodies exactly what I was talking about last week. And actually, I'll link it up here, Pachow, if you get that reference. Right, and then in 4th place, Casero. So Casero, man, Casero is driving Destiny right now. Make sure you head over and read all of his typings and all that. He's become the new kind of social face of the game, and he's doing a phenomenal job with it, as one would expect. Battlefield, Jabba's Palace. Shocker. And then we have Plot, Hunt, and Eliminate. Okay, and then Bosk and Asajj. I mean, it makes sense, right? It lines up with what they have. Upgrades, we have Darksaber. We have 2 Ataru Mastery, 2 Dauntless, 2 Projectile Rifles, and 2 Briar Pistols. Downgrades, 3 of them, 3 times 2 of them, right? So 6 of them. But Data Heist, DOA, and then Weak Mind. And then support, Den of Thieves. Why would you not? Card's crazy good, right? Another one that's definitely going to be missed once we get our rotation in. I believe it's January coming. And then Asajj's Gingivitis class Starfighter. And then for events, Everybody Profits. Only 1, though. Only 1, right? Kill Shot Potential. Headstrong times 2, Smash times 2, 1 Vile Machinations. 2 Tricks, 2 Anger and Power, and 2 scum and villainy. So there you have it, folks. That is the top 4 decks from the October. That's right, the October tournament that ended, I think, technically in November. So we did it. We did it. But again, I want to remind everyone, this is the DC team folks, right? Sign up. It'll be this week. We already have 8, right? As of the time of shooting this, we already have 8. So that's phenomenal news. If we get one more, we go to 4 rounds. Just saying, right? Could be pretty awesome. So go check that out. Would love to have all of you join us, right? If you want to do that, do the member thing. We'll get you in the Discord and we'll have a great time. So anyway, thanks to all the players. Again, congratulations to Darteo, kicking rears and taking names. But again, thanks to everyone for playing. And thanks to you for watching. If nothing else, go Commando.